Football Talk. I'm your host, Fredo. With me is DC. What's up, DC?
What's going on, Fredo?
Man, not much. We got the boy Jerron in the building today. What's up, Jerron?
What's going on? Good morning, everybody in the house.
Yeah, man. So here we are, guys. Week 11 under wraps, man. It was pretty good games this week. Some surprising ones also, man. Good entertainment with the Sunday night's game, man. What's up, DC? So, is there anything you else? You got something else to say about so far week 11, man?
Nothing in particular. Some teams showing their stripes or who they really are, and some teams are better than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
But, still got a few more weeks. It's time to make a push for a lot of these guys. And some guys' season are finna get a boost, and some guys about to go on start looking for vacations online.
Yes, sir. What about you, Jay? What do you think about week 11 so far?
Same thing. Some pretty good games, some bad games.
Yeah.
And I might get on your nerves, but I want to talk about a lot of these alternative jerseys. I'm gonna start grading them things because I got some ideas about those. So
All right. It sounds good, man. All right, gentlemen, let's move on, man. Let's talk about Thursday night football. It was an entertaining one. It wasn't a boring Thursday night game like the past ones, but this was a very entertaining one. We had DC's Titans at Green Bay. Final score on this one, 27-17. Titans come up with the upset on this one right here. I didn't pick them to win. I picked the Packers to win this one. But yeah, man. Let me give you some game leaders on this one. Let's go with the Titans side of the ball. Tannehill, he threw for 27, completed 22, 333 yards with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Your top rusher was Derrick Henry, 28 carries, 87 yards, and 1 touchdown. And your top receiver was Brooks, 7 catches, 111 yards. Now to the Green Bay side of the ball. You had Aaron Rodgers. He threw for 39, 24 completed, 227 yards with 2 touchdowns. And your top rusher was Jones. He carried the ball 12 times, 40 yards. And your top receiver was Cobb with 6 catches and 73 yards. That being said, some team stats. Tennessee had 408 yards in total, while Green Bay only had 271. Turnovers, Tennessee only had 1, Green Bay had 0. Time of possession, Tennessee had 32 minutes, while the Packers only had 27. So that right there puts Tennessee at 7-3, number 1 in their division, and that puts the Packers 4-7, 3 in their division. Man, that's crazy. DC, tell us about this game right here, homie, with your Titans, man.
Oh, yeah. Like you say, it was pretty entertaining. Defense did what I expected them to do as far as the running game. The front seven is pretty tough. I've always had questions about the back end. And it was good to see the offensive coordinator open up the playbook a little more. I'm glad, and part of that is because Burks came back, and he helped us out a whole lot. He's going to only get better and better as he learn the playbook a little more. And Green Bay, I think they're done, man. They are done. Yeah. I think it's a wrap. Something's got to change there.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly it's going to be with Rodgers, but something there's got to give. Whether they're moving him or bringing him a new receiver or something. But something's going to have to give in Green Bay. But all in all, it was a good win for us. We needed it. The faster we can clinch, the better off it is for us.
Yeah, absolutely. That right there, that puts Green Bay behind Detroit now, man. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Jerome, so what do you think about this game, homie?
It was pretty entertaining. I got to give Vrabel his props. That dude's just a good coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great.
Like
coach.
His team is always ready to play. And like DC said, the Packers are pretty much done unless they play the Cowboys, and somehow he goes into God mode. But it was good to have Burks back.
Yep.
He was it's been kind of slow for him starting. Maybe that's the turning point to where everybody compared him to AJ Brown. He looked like AJ Brown that game. Yeah, so maybe that's the turning point to get him going. And definitely Tennessee is like in the driver's seat in that division. So just stay healthy and prepare for the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Let's move on to the next game right here. We had the Washington Commanders at the Houston Texans. Terrible game. This one right here. Commanders win this one right here. Final score 23-10. Commanders come in and just dominated the Texans. All right, let's go to some game leaders real quick. Hicken, he threw the ball 27 times, completed it 15, 191 yards. And your top rusher was Gibson. He threw the ball. I mean, he ran the ball 18 times, 72 yards. And then your top receiver was tight end Thomas, 5 catches, 65 yards. Now let's go to the Texans side of the ball. Davis Mills, he threw for 33, completed 19, 196 yards with 2 interceptions. And that's why your ass is gone after this season. And your top rusher was also Davis Mills, 5 carries with 10 yards and 1 touchdown. And your top receiver was Brandon Cooks with 3 catches, 70 yards. So team stats real quick. The Commanders had 344 yards total, while the Texans only had 148. Turnovers. Washington had 0. Houston had 2. Time of possession. Washington had 35 minutes, while the Texans only had 24. So that right there puts the Commanders at 6-5, last in the division, and that puts the Texans at 1-8-1. Jerron, since the Commanders are in y'all's division, what do you think about this game right here, bro?
Man, we got to talk about it. Who's the Texans' backup?
Of what? No, don't put him. Don't.
Is it Driscoll? Was it?
I think it's Driscoll.
It's Driscoll.
No, it's not Driscoll. It's
Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen.
Okay,
yeah.
Allen.
But don't they have a Driscoll?
Yeah, they do. But he's the third string.
third.
No, you see how Justin Fields is being played. How Daniel Jones, when he's good,
but
he's using his legs,
But let me tell
not
you,
his
bro,
arm.
bro.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to win.
And not even be respectable, because
For
there's a
what?
way. There's a way you can look what the Bears are doing. The Bears are being respectable. They're playing hard, and they still getting the Mills.
Because you know that's your quarterback of the future. We know Mills ain't that quarterback though.
Well, to me, there's no chance that they don't have a top 2 pick.
Right.
So it's already locked in.
Yeah.
And plus, you got additional ammo just in case somehow y'all go on a run, which is not going to happen.
Yeah.
So go ahead and Lovey's got to save his job because.
But he has a saving job. It just like he had a press conference yesterday. A reporter asked him, "Hey, are you gonna plan to do any changes?" He said, "No. What's the point, bro?"
Okay, so Lovey's pretty much done then.
I don't know.
Because if he gave up that already,
Yeah.
My thing is Pep Hamilton. What is Pep Hamilton bringing? The reason, so you got to get something going.
Yeah.
Just get something going, and we got to see the front office make some moves.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time in an NFL game where it looked like, when Ohio State plays like Rutgers, where it's a size difference.
Yeah.
I was looking at those monsters and on the Commanders, I was like, they're gonna hurt these little fragile Texans.
Yeah.
The guard kept getting thrown into the quarterback like a child.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, they got to do something.
Yeah.
And the evaluation of what's his name, Mills, is done. We know who he is.
Yeah. Well, he's not that quarterback that how last year he finished out pretty decent, man.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was the number one quarterback from his class, but man, this year he's taking a big downgrade, man. He's not even progressing whatsoever, man.
Second play of the game, pick 6.
So it's this guy. I don't know what's going on, man. There was a reason why the Texans didn't draft a quarterback this year. They were thinking that he was the guy, hey man, everything's on you now. You're our guy. it's like he hasn't taken advantage of the situation, man. It's like he doesn't want to be the guy, man. Like I don't know if it's the play calling.
I don't think he can be.
Yeah, man. So
DC, what he like? The move you would make.
I think Pep gone, Lovey gonna be gone.
Yeah.
They finna clean house.
Yeah.
but it's crazy.
You did the same thing. You could have kept David Culley to do what you're doing now.
Yeah.
The
You
team
really
looks,
could.
It looks worse this year than it did last
Last year.
year. And you got rid of Culley to bring in a defensive-minded head coach, and you got the worst defense in the league. That's You should be at least hang your hat on that.
Yeah.
With Lovey as the head coach,
Yeah.
your defense is still be a little bit. A lot of it look like it's effort. They ain't putting out effort.
Yeah.
You know, you can't teach the talent, but the effort, man. Just have some type of effort when you're out there, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like Fredo, they finna clean house. Some's got to give. You can't keep this. You can't do it. You can't go forward like
Well,
this.
you see, like, that means this is Casario's third head coach hiring.
Yep.
I was like,
Each one have to be held accountable at some point too.
GMs don't even make that many head coaches hiring.
No.
Man.
But
it's like
in Houston they do.
that's
Houston,
what I'm saying.
For somehow, remember who's the black guy? Something Smith.
Rick Smith.
Rick
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
Rick Smith went through all them coaches. He best friend of the McNairs.
Yeah.
He was like his drinking buddy, like DC said.
drinking buddy.
He lasted all that time.
Yeah.
So they, for some reason, they give general managers all the power to stay. And so, but anyway, on the other side, Heineke, he's the starter now.
Yep.
It's official.
It's official. Yeah.
He makes them more dangerous,
No
a little
doubt.
bit more scary. So we'll see what they do. I still don't believe that they're top notch,
Right.
but they're a little scary with Heineke.
Their defense is nice, man.
Their defense is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The defense
And the
is
thing
very
about
good.
them, Washington, they 6-5. When
Yeah.
you in fourth, what are they, fourth place?
Fourth
Yeah.
place in that
6-5.
division.
When you at that, you put pressure on the whole NFC across the board.
Yeah.
So you telling all these other teams that we trying to put 4 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So y'all only got room for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they putting pressure all the way across the NFC with this, man. It's going to be real interesting to see how this turns out in the end.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That division is very competitive right now, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's above 500.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. I know. Jay don't want he don't want anybody else to be awesome in that division, bro. But everybody's good. Everybody's a 500 on that one, man.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
You know that back on that, Carson Wentz may be the what saved Ron Rivera his job.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz getting hurt may have saved Ron Rivera his job by bringing in Heineke.
He was on the hot seat.
Yeah,
absolutely. What's it called? At this point, man, I'm just ready for either Stroud or Young to come in and be the savior of the Texans, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the next game, gentlemen. We have the Bears at the Falcons. Final score 27-24. Falcons win this one right here. Let's go with some game leaders real quick. Fields, he threw for 21, completed 14, 153 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The top rusher, also Fields. He carried the ball 18 times, 85 yards and 1 touchdown. The top receiver is a running back, Montgomery, 3 catches and 54 yards. Now let's go on to the Falcons side of the ball. Mariota, he threw for 20, completed 13, 131 yards and 1 touchdown. The top rusher was Algeria, carried the ball 8 times, 55 yards. And your top receiver was Pitts with 3 catches and 43 yards. Team stats, pretty evenly, gentlemen. Chicago had 288, while Atlanta had 280 turnovers. Chicago had 1, Atlanta had 2. Time of possession, Chicago 35 minutes, while Atlanta had 24. So that right there puts Chicago at 3-8, last in the division, and that puts Atlanta 5-6, 2 in that division right there. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, homie?
Man, like Jerome saying, the Bears, at least they losing with some dignity.
Yeah.
You know, and they, like in the last few weeks, they've been putting the quarterback in a position at least to give them a chance to win.
Yeah.
You know, you see some promise when you look at them. They losing, but you can see in the future they got a chance of being good.
They got a plan.
Yeah, they got a plan.
Yeah.
And you know they've made some moves. They've traded some guys, and they're getting draft picks all along. You know when they got rid of Quinn and they got rid of Roquan Smith, they got draft picks with that, and they still look good losing if
Yeah.
it makes sense,
Yeah.
And that's what you want out of your team. If you're gonna tank, hey, look good doing it,
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Atlanta, they just right now they just in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they just prolonging the Mariota thing.
Yeah.
Ritter needs to be the guy. The coach say he's not gonna make a quarterback change as long as they're winning, which makes sense, but it don't make sense. I don't think
Yeah.
Mariota's gonna be the future there.
Yeah.
That's why they bought him in with like on a 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
And the rookie, he should probably come in next year and start. But hey, they feel like they're still in contention, so they're gonna keep running Mariota out there and running the ball 40 times
Yeah.
with all pro caliber wide receiver, tight end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That they ain't doing nothing with, So
Uh-huh.
only time will tell with the Falcons, man.
Yeah. Hey Jay, so what do you think about this game, bro?
Well, really, is it me or are these the exact same team? They're carbon copies of the same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They got mobile quarterback,
Mhm.
good running game,
Yep.
and weapons on the outside they can't utilize.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons, they don't even try
No.
to get their weapon. And Justin Fields, he's not accurate enough to take full advantage of Mooney and Komet and Brown. But they played an even game. Like it was a field goal difference. So yeah, we'll see what kind of improvements they make. I think Fields hurt his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's what's gonna get you.
Yep.
Like all that running around gonna
Mhm.
catch up.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep.
All that running around, but
And it was a. I was watching the game when it happened. It was a called Run. He ran. They hit him right as he got out of bounds, and he fell out, and he took a long time
Yeah.
to get up.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that's one thing they got to be careful with,
Yeah.
especially in that time. But they still had a chance to win when he got hurt, but
Mhm.
you still got to be careful with that at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and the Falcons alternative jerseys, I give those like a C minus. C minus. I'm not really feeling those.
Yeah, you don't like that?
Yeah,
Jason?
I don't really feel it. I don't
Uh-huh.
like their alternatives.
All right, gentlemen. Let's move on to the other game right here, man. To the next game, we have the Browns at the Bills, but this game was played in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, did y'all happen to see those pictures of the Buffalo Stadium?
Man, yeah.
Dude, man, it's like
Yeah.
6 feet of snow.
Yeah, there's no
That's
way they
crazy,
could have
man.
they could have played.
No, not at all.
So that new stadium that Buffalo was getting, man, like it's still an open one, but it's like 2/4 of it shut.
Yeah.
So like it's still gonna be considered an outdoor stadium, but
Mhm.
it's gonna be like instead of being that wide of open, it's gonna
Mhm.
be like that wide.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah. I mean, I saw the designs of it, man.
Mhm.
It looks pretty clean, man. But if Buffalo gets snow like that, yeah, I think
There's nothing you can do anyway when that happens.
yeah, absolutely. All right. Final score on this one, gentlemen, was 23-31. Buffalo wins this one right here. Quick stats, real quick, with some game leaders. Brissett, he threw the ball 41 times, completed 28, 324 yards with 3 touchdowns. Have a day.
Mhm.
And also, your top rusher was Hunt with 5 carries and 32 yards. Your top receiver was Cooper, 8 catches, 113 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Have a day, bro. Now let's go to the Buffalo side of the ball. You top performers. Allen, he threw the ball 27 times, completed 18, 197 yards, and 1 touchdown. And your top rusher was Stingley. He carried the ball 18 times, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown. And your top receiver was tight end Knox with 7 catches, 70 yards. Now to some team stats. Cleveland total yardage, they had 396, while Buffalo had 357 turnovers. Cleveland had 1, Buffalo had 0. Time of possession, Cleveland had 31 minutes, Buffalo had 28. That being said, gentlemen, that puts Cleveland at 3-7, third in that division, and that puts Buffalo tied in first place with Miami, 7-3. DC, what do you think about this game, homie?
Man, Cleveland, that defense starting to look worse and worse, man, every week.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And Buffalo, they ain't got no choice. They got to win.
yeah,
You got anything? It's probably a good thing that this game was moved.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it would have been playable in the snow, that still would have probably made it an easier game for Cleveland to deal with
That's a fact.
versus Buffalo.
That's
And
a
I've been
fact.
telling you, it's just a matter of time. when the playoffs roll around, they may not want to be the overall seed. They might not want to play at home, dealing with the type of weather conditions
Yeah.
that you can get in Buffalo. So, but Josh Allen, hell, he didn't even throw for 200 yards.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know if
saying.
it's his arm or they trying to tighten the reins on him or
Well,
what's going on because he
well,
didn't throw as much as he normally did at
well, look,
all.
man, they rushed the ball.
Yeah.
Was Stingley 18 times,
Yeah,
bro.
that might be the high for the year for them.
Yeah,
They had 33 total carries.
that's
That's
crazy,
probably
man.
all year. That may be their highest total all year. But
I mean, like Allen took a major injury, like he
Mhm.
took a major hit
Mhm.
last week.
yeah.
So like he was questionable even to play this game
And
right here.
he didn't turn it over, so that's another good thing. But the pressure's on them, and they one of them divisions too where they can't nobody take a step back.
Yeah,
Before
absolutely.
you know it, you'll be at the bottom, at least
Yeah.
right ahead of the Jets anyway.
Yeah. Jay, what do you think about this game, bro?
So I'll be kind of honest. The Bills, like you said, the pressure is on them, and
Yeah.
they're not as scary as at the beginning of the season,
Mhm.
where they seemed unstoppable.
Yeah, they did.
Josh Allen's been kind of sloppy. Like you said, he barely got any kind of high yardage. And their division's tough. The division is pretty tough. Overall, I'm still mourning the loss of Amari Cooper.
Oh yeah.
That dude is a monster. He's a route running.
Man, I wasn't
like,
expecting that.
He
Man.
was a wizard.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the Cowboys gave him up for
Yeah.
peanuts.
Yep.
I feel the same way with the D Hop's trade.
Yeah, yeah. That one's actually.
Yeah, that one hurt because
That
of what
one-
you got for it. But in his situation, the difference of team would be right now.
Yeah.
As they kept Cooper.
He's exactly what they've been
Yeah.
looking for, and they just gave him away. If Deshaun isn't completely rusty, they got some weapons for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like backfield, two-headed monster.
Yeah.
Njoku looks good. And Amari is coming out like looking like a highlight machine. So I do want to see when Deshaun get back what kind of shape he's in, because it might get interesting. Not this year, but coming up years.
Yeah, absolutely. And his first game back is against the Texans, so that should be an easy game for him right there, man.
Yeah, get him a little revenge.
Yeah.
Stop off at a massage parlor too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he owes some money or something. Time to pay off his monthly fees. All right, here we go. Let's move on to the next game right here, man. We got the Eagles at the Colts. Final score 17-16. Eagles win this one right here. Game leaders real quick. Let's start off the Eagles side of the ball. We got Hurts. He threw for 25, completed 18, 191 yards, and 1 touchdown. Top rusher also Hurts. 16 carries, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown. Top receiver Smith. He catched the ball 6 times, 78 yards. Now to the Colts side of the ball. Let's start off with Matt Ryan. He threw the ball 32 times, completed 23, 213 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Top rusher was Taylor. Carried the ball 22 times, 84 yards, and 1 touchdown. The top receiver was Pittman. He catched the ball 6 times, 75 yards. Team stats real quick. The Eagles had 314 yards, while the Colts had 284 turnovers. Philly had 2, Indianapolis had 1. Time of possession, 29 minutes Philly, 30 minutes Indianapolis. So that right there puts Philly at 9-1, top in their division, and that puts the Colts at 4-6-1, second in that sorry division. DC, what are your thoughts in this game, bro?
Yeah, a lot of people gonna look at this and say Hurts won that game, which in fact he scored the last. But their defense kept them in there.
That's right.
If it wasn't for that defense, they was in trouble. I thought they were gonna lose it, man.
Yeah.
But time and time again, the defense kept bailing them out, them out, man. And Philly got to clean some of that up. Man. I know, Colts defense is okay, but they shouldn't be able to hold Philly to 17 points like that. So they got a lot of work to do on that. But the defense is good for Philly. That saved them. When A.J. Brown wasn't hitting on all cylinders like he normally is, and of course, the coach and Jonathan Taylor back in business. That one fumble he did lose when he lost, that was real costly, man.
Yeah.
That was costly, man. But All in all, Philly got to get it together because the way the Cowboys look yesterday,
Yeah,
it may be some problem here down the road, man.
yeah. Philly had 4 sacks
Mhm.
on that game, and and they had 8 QB hits.
Yeah.
That's crazy. While the Colts had 4 sacks with 4 QB hits, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey Jay, so what do you think about this game, man? Let us know how you feel about the Eagles, man.
Um, the coach just let him off the hook. That let's be
Mhm.
honest, the
Mhm.
the coach let him off the hook multiple times. Even in that game winning drive, I think it was like a 36-yard pass interference play that jump started it, and then they let Hurts run around a little bit. But I remember us talking about the Eagles a while ago, a couple weeks ago, where they didn't have any injuries at
Mhm.
the time.
Yeah,
Everything was
Mhm.
smooth sailing. Ever since then, they got Jordan Davis got hurt.
Yep.
Um, got Goddard got
Mhm.
hurt, and now they coming back to earth a little bit. They lost to the Commanders. They should have lost to the Colts. So we'll see how they bounce back. Again, that defense, like you said, DC, that yeah, they basically won the game for them
Yeah.
because offense wasn't clicking. Um, but we'll see. They 9-1. Um, I think they could get a couple more losses before the season's over with.
yeah,
But like you said, they have some injuries, but I got to give them credit. Hell, they lose people. They try to go out and find somebody right then. When they
yeah,
went out and
Yeah,
got
yeah,
Sue
yeah.
and they got
yeah,
Linval Joseph, man. So at least they still trying.
yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
sometimes you get injuries. They just go on and try the next man up. Sometimes next man up don't work.
Yeah,
But
You know.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Cause um let me see the coach Jonathan Taylor has some nice runs on
Mm-hmm.
him. They kept him at a 3.8 average, so I
Yeah.
guess his average was kind of average.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that run defense still is. Sue did get like a half sack that game, so we'll see.
So he did get. I didn't watch the game. Did he?
Yeah,
He got to play a
yeah.
little bit too. Did?
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Okay.
he got to play. He got a half sack. He's looking little old
Mm-hmm.
compared to the other Sue, but
Yeah.
um, he made an impact.
Okay.
yeah. All right, gentlemen, let's move on. Let's go to the next game right here. We have the Jets at the Patriots right here. Final score 3-10. Game leaders, real quick. Let's start off with the Jets side of the ball. Wilson, he threw for 20. He threw 22 times, only completed 9, 77 yards. Top rusher was also Wilson. Carried the ball 3 times, 26 yards. Top receiver was Mims. He catched the ball 2 times with 35 yards. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the Patriots side of the ball. Jones, he threw for 27, completed 23 for 246 yards. And your top rusher was Harris. He he ran the ball 8 times for 65 yards. Your top receiver, running back, Stevenson, he caught the ball 6 times, 56 yards. Time of possession. Let's go to total yardage. Um, the Jets only had 103 yards total,
Mm-hmm.
while the Patriots had 297. Both teams had 0 turnovers. Time of possession was the Jets had 24 minutes, while New England had 35. So that being said, that puts New England at 6-4, third in that division, and that puts the Jets now 6-4, last in that division now. DC, what are your thoughts in this game, bro?
It's like watching paint dry, man.
Yep,
Yeah, oh
It's
yeah,
terrible, man. Like I told you a few
terrible.
weeks ago, Zach Wilson got to go. I
Yeah,
don't care what. Hey, Pat,
yeah.
yeah,
you put up those type of numbers,
yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
As good as the players around you are
Yeah,
on both sides of the ball, it's a flashlight in your face. You are the weakest link,
yeah,
Yep.
and you must be removed while you have the players to compete. Because at some point, they're gonna start turning their back on you
yeah.
in the locker room, and it's gonna
I
be
think they I
real
think they've
problems, man.
started already.
Yeah, and the Jets got to fess up. Hey, we made a mistake.
Yeah,
Arizona did it a few years ago with Josh Rosen. They
yeah,
came back. They drafted him early. The next year, so they drafted another quarterback because they said this is not working out.
yeah,
Right.
So sometimes you just gotta confess it. Hey, we made a mistake. We need to do something different.
yeah,
And Zach Wilson know he couldn't play, man, because when they all got drafted, all them quarterbacks, he was the last one to sign. He was trying to hold out for the most money. Dude knew he couldn't play, man. He couldn't play dead in the Western movie, man. And they still picked him, man. Number 2 overall.
Yeah.
That's gonna set your franchise back, man.
Yeah, it is. Jay, so what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Same thing. That dude Zach Wilson. That's
He a fraud?
Shit.
Johnny Manziel.
He's like, shit.
Yes, Johnny Manziel level fraud. Worse than that,
Mm-hmm.
dude was 9 for 22.
Mm-hmm.
He played the whole game.
Yeah.
9 for Patriots have a decent defense,
Yeah.
but overall, Mac
77
Jones.
yards, bro.
Mac Jones wasn't that much better.
No.
It was a 3-and-out fence on both sides.
Yeah, but he at least had 247 yards.
Those may have been hollow too.
Yeah.
Because it didn't result in anything. You ain't see a highlight from this game.
No.
Not one until 8 seconds left and you punt it. And that was the game winning.
That was the game winner right there. Yeah.
I don't know anything that happened.
Nope.
Nothing else.
Nothing. The punters, they must have hit their quota. They should get their raises.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, we can move on.
And of course, the time of possession. I mean, the Jets defense was going to feel a lot longer than the Patriots defense was, man. You basically 3 and out or turnover.
And the thing is, all the Jets need is a quarterback.
That's it.
They got everything else.
They do. They do.
And it don't have to be the best quarterback.
No.
It don't.
They might be,
I'm telling you.
man.
All over the field, they ready. Except for that one position.
Hey, so who's better, man? Mills or Wilson?
You know what? I was thinking. I was gonna say, what would Davis Mills do on a Jet?
Yeah. He probably have better players around him as far as offensively. Yeah, for sure.
He'll be better.
Receivers are
And
solid,
better
man.
coach.
Yeah, coach. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
The Jets need to call Kaepernick or something. They need to. This is ridiculous.
Man, when I told you a couple of weeks ago, Fredo, they need to call Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah,
Call Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
make a trade.
Yeah, make it happen, man.
You know what?
Because their salary cap can't be that high. They got all rookie, first and second year players, man.
Where they messed up is they let the trade deadline go by, and they didn't try to get Jameis.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Jameis is on the bench. Jameis is not happy. Bring Jameis over there.
Yeah.
He'll at least give the receivers a fighting chance.
Yeah, they look better when Flacco was in there.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got to be. I don't know. Is he hurt
no,
or
he
what?
hurt.
No.
They just want to play Wilson.
Nah, they got to put him back in there. That goes back to your respectability. Like you're gonna lose. He is losing the locker room.
Yeah.
Because a couple weeks ago, Elijah Moore came out, said some bad stuff about him, and then the rookie, I forget the
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Wilson talking about getting the ball, and man, it's an ugly thing. All that talent going to waste.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Once you lose the locker room, man, you lose the respect of your players and your peers. Yeah, man. And then it's up to the GM or the head coach trying to make some moves.
You know, and Robert Saleh, give him credit. He's a defensive coach, and he got the defense on point.
Yes, he does.
And, you know, he just got to find that quarterback. I think the offensive coordinator is legit.
Yeah.
It's just that the quarterback
ain't.
Because he bought the guy from San Francisco with him. His OC came from the 49ers with him. So he just, and when Bryce Hall was in there, he looked good.
Yeah.
As far as Bryce Hall's side of it, then you got to come back when they stack the box.
Zach
Wilson, you know.
Yeah.
I figured out what is going to happen. You said the 49ers, San Francisco.
Yep.
Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Jimmy G gonna get a huge contract and go to New.
And be the Jets.
If I can go to Vegas right now, I'll put money down. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Vegas, you can do it on your
That's
phone.
the next spot. That's the next.
Put the bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bet in. Jimmy G is the starting quarterback of the Jets
next year.
Why not? Makes a whole lot of sense.
Yep. I can see that happening.
Familiar with the offense, head coach, everything.
Yeah, no, hey, man, y'all boys speaking some good old fucking facts right there, man. Hell yeah, man. I support that. All right, gentlemen, let's move on. Let's go to the Rams at the Saints. Final score 20-27. Pretty sure Chuck's happy about this one right here.
Oh yeah.
Game leaders, real quick. Let's go to the Rams side of the ball. Stafford, he threw 18, completed 11, 159 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, when you don't have your best wide receiver out there.
Yeah.
And
struggle bus.
Yeah, and then your top rusher was Akers. He carried the ball 14 times for 61 yards, and your top receiver was Atwell, one catch for 62 yards and one touchdown. Now let's go to the Saints side of the ball. Dalton, he threw the ball 25 times, completed 21, 260 yards with 3 touchdowns. Have a day. Top rusher was Hill, 9 carries, 52 yards, and your top receiver was Olave. Finally, I got his name right.
There you go.
Olave. Okay. 5 catches, 102 yards, and 1 touchdown. Have a day, bro. Now let's go to some team stats. Rams had 336 yards, and the Saints had 323. Both teams had 0 turnovers. Time of possessions, the Rams had 28 minutes, while the Saints had 31. That being said, that puts the Rams at 3-7, last in their division, and that puts the Saints 4-7, third in that division. And mind y'all, number 1 in that division is Tampa Bay with 5-5.
Yeah.
So they're not too far behind. DC, what are your thoughts in this game, homie?
Still looking at both, they still look like 2 bad teams to me.
Yeah.
No doubt. The Saints keeping their head above water barely. I'm still thinking they should have been there, put Jameis back in there. But the Rams, you come off a Super Bowl, and then you put up this performance, man. Not even gonna make the playoffs.
No.
And that team is in disarray. And they probably, with the way they salary cap stuff look, they may not make the playoff for the next couple of years unless they make some changes. Because they giving somebody a hell of a draft pick this coming up. So I don't know who it is, but they giving somebody a heck of a draft pick, and it may be the Lions.
Yeah.
It is. I think it is the Lions. Yeah.
So they got a lot of finagling to do. Good. Thank God they won the Super Bowl last year. People be talking real extra bad about them.
Oh yeah. It's time to blow them up.
Yep.
Rebuild them. Again, like you said, congratulations on your Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Cinderella season.
Mm-hmm.
Blow them up. You got big names. Try to get some capital back for them. Y'all got that new stadium and everything. Congratulations on all that, but it's over. The Saints, they're still hanging around.
Yeah.
If they play the Bucks again, that's gonna be big for them to stay level with them. Dalton actually looked good. For a second he made that throw to Olave. He damn near looked like Justin Herbert because he was getting hit and he threw a dime. But neither one of these teams is maxed out at potential. So yeah.
So do y'all see the Saints even competing for that division?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
It's because of bad division.
Yeah.
It's almost by default.
Yeah.
Unless the Bucks really have turned everything around with the last 2 wins and just coming off this bye week, we're finna find out here real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, gentlemen, let's move on to the next game, man. We have the Lions at the Giants. Final score 31-18. My boy Jerron's happy over there right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go to some game leaders. To start off with the Lions side of the ball, we had Goff. He threw for 26, completed 17, 165 yards rushing. You had Jackson, 9 carries, 66 yards. Your top receiver was St. Brown, 7 catches, 76 yards. And the Giants side of the ball, Jones, he threw for 44, completed 27, 341 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Your top rusher, also Jones, 7 carries, 50 yards, and 1 touchdown. Your top receiver was Robinson, 9 catches, 100 yards. Team stats real quick. Detroit, 325 in total of yards, while the Giants had 413. And then turnovers, Detroit had 0, the Giants had 3.
Yep. There it is.
Time of possession, Detroit 31 minutes and the Giants 28. So that being said, gentlemen, this puts the Lions at 4-6, second in that division, and that puts the Giants at 7-3, third in that division. Jerron, I'm gonna let you take this one first, bro. What do you think about this game, man?
I knew the Lions were going to win when I saw their jerseys. Their uniform, those are nice. Those are some A+ jerseys right there. It makes me a little scared for Thanksgiving because obviously the Giants were not preparing for this. They looked over the Lions and I guess they thought it was going to be easy dub because there's no way that they put their all potential into playing the Lions bottom ranked defense, and they came out looking like that. So it's starting to look like they are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
And I want to see how they perform on Thanksgiving Day, but it's not looking good
For the Giants or the Lions?
for the Giants.
For the Giants, okay.
I want to see. They won all these close games,
Yeah.
and then they got their butt handed to them.
Man, all right. So real quick before we get DC side of his side on this, man, the Lions had 10 QB hits, bro, and then the Giants only had 3, and total sacks. The Lions defense had 2, and the Giants had 4. I mean, I'm sorry, 0. I'm sorry about that, 0. So yeah, man. So their defense, man, came up and they showed up, man. DC, what do you think about this game, bro?
Oh man, and I told you Detroit was gonna win last week
Yeah,
when we
you
did the
did tell
pick
me
'em.
that, yep.
I say this is the week they're gonna jump up and bite the Giants. And like Jerome was saying, they starting to look like who we thought they really were. They got behind, and then you can't do what you like to do.
Yep.
You know, you're putting it in Daniel Jones' hand at that point for him to throw 44 times. That's way too many
that's too
times
much
for
for
him to
him.
be throwing the ball.
Yeah.
When you got a back like Saquon, but that's what happened. The Lions buried them real quick, and they playing catch up, and that ain't the type of game they can play. They got to keep that game tight. They got to always be in the game.
Yeah.
And the Lions put it out of reach for them at one point, and they trying to play catch up, but that ain't what they do.
Right.
But comes Thursday, man, Cowboy might beat them by 2 touchdowns, man.
All right, man. Get this, gentlemen. Look, Saquon only carried the ball 15 times. Out of the 15 times, he only had 22 yards. His longest run was for 4 yards.
And this is the worst defense in the whole league.
Yeah.
Nah, that cannot be
Outside
true.
of the Texans?
Man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Texans are the worst ones.
Bottom 5?
31-32 defense.
And the Giants barely won that game against the Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, it was neck and neck.
Yeah, same thing with Philly. I mean, like, it's like, hey, man, like, maybe this team is they're really not who they are, you know?
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to the Eagles and Giants, who knows, man? But, like, Philly, in the last drive, they're winning these games at least, you know, but the Giants just can't manage to win, really.
Yep.
Yeah, gentlemen, that's crazy. Yeah, boys got anything more from this game?
That's it.
Jay?
So the rumor is after Thanksgiving, Odell is gonna decide between the Giants and the Cowboys.
Man.
And there's, come on now, like what's the real?
I don't know how he got to those 2 teams. I understand the Cowboys. I don't even know why the Giants would be in consideration.
He wants to go back home.
He wants
to play with Daniel Jones.
It's a homecoming, and I'm sure they're all hitting his phone. Yeah. They all got his phone number. They're hitting his phone like, "Hey, come on back, let's do this thing," because they need him, obviously. But yeah, he's got to make the right decision. Go to Dallas.
Yeah, he might be blown. He got to go to Dallas. He can't go to the Giants.
Nah, right.
The Giants, they finna go. They probably finna lose. I think the Cowboys gonna beat them, and they play the Commanders the next week. They're gonna probably lose that one too. Yeah. So they probably finna spin out of control.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, real big possibility.
So yeah, man. Hopefully, because I picked them up on I picked the OBJ up in fantasy. For the sake of fantasy, hopefully he does go with the Cowboys.
Yeah. All right, so coming up, Giants, Dallas, Commanders coming in. Then they got Eagles coming in.
Oh,
then they go to the Commanders.
Oh no.
Then they go to the Vikings.
Who's this? The
Giants.
No. Oh boy.
Then the Colts come in.
No.
And then they end with the Eagles.
No.
They might get one game out of there.
They might.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is the slide.
Yeah. They could possibly not win another game this year.
Yeah.
With that
especially
schedule.
after how you saw them play against the Lions.
Yeah.
They might get one more.
Yeah.
Might. Ooh,
That's got to be about the toughest schedule.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
top 5 as far as schedule I was left in the league.
And you know a division rival's gonna hit you in the mouth.
Every
Even if
time.
the Commanders ain't that good,
time.
they you saw how they did the Eagles.
Yeah, because eventually they're going to get that defensive end back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
looking
matter of
forward to
time,
that.
man.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Moving on to the next game, we have the Panthers at the Ravens. Final score 3-13. The Ravens win this one right here. It looks like a boring game, but let's talk about it. Let's go to some game leaders and start off with the Panthers side of the ball. Mayfield. He threw the ball 33 times, completed 21, 196 yards, and 2 interceptions. And,
There you go. There you go, right there.
you know, there's a reason why the Browns got rid of you and gave up a lot. All right. Todd Rusher was Foreman, 11 carries and 24 yards.
That's disgusting.
11 carries and 24 yards. Oh my God. Your top receiver was Marshall, 3 catches, 76 yards. Now let's go to the Ravens side of the ball. Lamar Jackson, he threw for 33, completed 24, 209 yards, 1 interception. Top rusher was Drake. 10 carries, 46 yards. The top receiver was Robinson, 9 catches, 128 yards.
Wow.
Jeez. Let's go to some team stats. Carolina, only 205 yards, and Baltimore had 308. Turnovers, Carolina had 3, Baltimore had 1. Time of possession, Carolina had 26, the Ravens had 33. So that puts Carolina at 3-8, last in that division, and that puts Baltimore 7-3, number 1 in that division. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Man, I expected these numbers from Carolina, but Baltimore, I'm trying to see what's going on.
I mean, it's like Baltimore.
That ain't gonna work.
Oh.
That ain't gonna work going forward, man. That's the Carolina Panthers we talking about,
Yeah.
and you got Lamar Jackson, and he only throws for 209, 128 to one person, and he was sacked 3 times. Like, you know, the first 3 quarters, it was still 3-3.
Yeah, it was tight. Yep.
Through 3 quarters, Carolina could have beat these guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't for Baker. So, but with Baltimore, they got a lot. They got a lot of work to do. They got some figuring out, because I'm sure they still got a couple of division games they're going to deal with. Probably the Bengals again.
Yep.
They got some stuff to figure out. They might be in trouble real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Jerome, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Same thing. They were bailed out by Baker and his terribleness. Yeah, I'm worried about the Ravens. I don't know what they can hang their hat on anymore. Like Lamar has to do everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
And their starting running back is Kenyon Drake, who's been on. I feel like Kenyon Drake's been on half the league's team, and that's the one they hanging their hat on. They just don't have the talent, and I'm worried about Cincinnati catching.
Yeah,
Cincinnati can go on a run. They get chased back. They might catch them.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And Carolina's that's just pathetic. Why they keep putting Baker in, I don't know.
Yeah, and Baltimore's one of those teams. They got a lot of questions to answer in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to figure out this receiver thing.
Yeah.
They ain't got no choice. They're gonna get left behind.
Yeah, they need a receiver.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt. And one that comes to mind is right there in the same division. I mean, T. Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a free agent after this year. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I don't think they're going to pay him because they know they got to pay Chase
Yep.
and they got to pay Burrow.
Yeah.
So I think T. Higgins is going to be the wild card this offseason for where he go. In Baltimore, if I'm in Baltimore, I'm getting in the front of the line.
Yep.
That sounds like a Baltimore move too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Take them from them and add a weapon from your division. That sounds like a Baltimore type move.
Right, you got to give somebody dependable for Lamar.
I mean,
you
you
got
have
to.
to,
It works.
And
Just
then-
look across. It works when you get guys, good receivers. They play better.
And then also you get somebody from the draft as well, just in case if Higgins,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
sure they will.
might not pan
Because
out.
this Bateman thing might not be working out as far as his foot again. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. This might be a career thing for him.
Yeah. Gentlemen, moving on. We have the Raiders at the Broncos. This game went to overtime. Final score 22-16. Raiders going to Denver with the W. They come out there with a W. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to some game leaders real quick. Carr, he threw for 37, completed 23, 307 yards with 2 touchdowns. I was kind of hoping that all season. All right, top rusher was Jacobs. Carried the ball 24 times, 109 yards.
Yeah.
Man, there we go.
He's been consistent.
Yeah. Top receiver, Adams. 7 catches, 141 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Have a day.
Ooh-wee.
Now let's go to the Broncos side of the ball. Russell Wilson, he threw for 31, completed 24, 247 yards. And now let's go to the Russian side of the ball. Murray, he carried the ball 17 times, 49 yards, and 1 touchdown. Your top receiver was Sutton, 5 catches, 80 yards. Total yardage, let's go to some team stats. Total yardage, Las Vegas had 447, while Denver had 322. Both them teams had 0 turnovers. Time of possession, Vegas had 32, Denver had 28. So that puts the Raiders at 3-7, third in division, and that puts Denver 3-7, last in that division. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Yeah, just a bad game and 2 bad teams.
Yeah.
Denver, they big trouble. I know Seattle probably sitting at home. All those guys got together and had a watch party. They just watching that draft stock just come on down. They're gonna mess around and get a top 5 pick, man, off of that Russell Wilson stuff. But Vegas looked good on offense. They really did. Well, to be playing Denver's defense, which is solid. They don't get enough credit for it. They got a solid defense, and I wanted to watch this game to see if Surtain was going to match up with Adams, but I forgot to tune in to see because he's been pretty good this year on the top receivers, but evidently he wasn't good this day, or they didn't put him over there.
Devontae burned him a couple times.
Yeah,
He got him a couple times.
Okay.
Jay, so what are your thoughts on this game, Jay?
I pretty good back and forth. They're even teams. It's not the AFC West we was promised at the beginning of the year, where everybody thought they should just have rotating Sunday night games. It about time the Raiders show up. And I mean that's pretty much it. I do like the uniform combination at the
I was about
Broncos.
to say that.
I like that.
I like that. That should be their standard uniform.
Yeah, like I like that D on the helmet.
Yeah.
No homo. But yeah, I like that logo right there, man.
The one, the D with the Bronco coming through it. That needs to be their everyday uniforms from going on. But I mean, what's his name? Josh McDaniels saved some face with that win.
Yeah, I don't know for how long, but I was reading somewhere, man. The Broncos, if they'd have scored at least just 18 points in a lot of their games, they'd probably only have 2 losses.
Oh yeah.
That's how bad the offense has been. The defense been good. They just can't score.
Yeah.
No reason. And they paid all that money for a quarterback, and you can't score.
And they gave up.
Yeah,
a lot.
And it's gonna be hard for them to improve.
Yes. Oh yeah. They cap strong, man.
Cap strong. Picks gone.
Yep.
This is what you got for years.
All right, gentlemen, moving on, man. We have the Cowboys at the Vikings. Final score 40-3. Yes, you heard that right.
Yeah.
Vikings did not score a touchdown on this game. All right, let's go to some game leaders real quick. Let's start off the Cowboys side of the ball. Prescott, he threw for 25, completed 22, 276 yards and 2 touchdowns. Have a day. Your top rusher was Pollard. He carried the ball 15 times, 80 yards. And your top receiver, running back, Pollard, 6 catches, 109 yards with 2 touchdowns. Have a day, bro. Now going on to the Vikings side of the ball, Cousins, he threw for 23, completed 12, 105 yards. Top rusher was Cook, 11 carries and 72 yards. And your top receiver, tight end, TJ Hickerson, 5 catches, 34 yards. Let's go to some team stats. The Cowboys had 458 total yardage, while the Vikings only had 183. Turnovers, the Cowboys had 0, Minnesota had 1. Time of possession, DC, check this out. 37 minutes, Cowboys. Vikings, 22. That puts Dallas at 7-3, second in that division, and that puts the Vikings 8-2, still number 1 in that division. Jerron, this your team, man. Let's hear it, bro. What's your thoughts on this game?
First and foremost, watching this whole game, it looked like when you play Madden and you put it on rookie, like
rookie mode.
That's what it looked like. It looked like everything that could go right went perfectly right, and everything for the Vikings, which was the team that would be on rookie, went terribly wrong.
Yeah.
It was impressive. It was a party at the quarterback, and every defensive lineman showed up. It's crazy because if Dallas forces you to pass, it's over.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Unless you Aaron Rodgers who goes God mode, but yeah, if they force you to pass, there's nothing you can do about it. What else? It's just overall impressive. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it was going to be closer. Even when they're up 23-3, I was like, they're going to make a run. They're going to get like 2 touchdowns. No, Kirk Cousins he was scared. Yeah. He was shivering, shaking in his boots every time he caught a shotgun snap. He was like, "Get this shit away from me! Get the ball away from me! There's gonna be some huge black guy who's gonna hit me." And overall, the hierarchy for the running back position in Dallas it should be Pollard starts. He's the game plan. It should be game planned around him, and Zeke just gets the scrap.
Yeah.
And then we'll see. We'll see how that goes. To me, that's a winning formula. And over the last 3 weeks, what is 40 points, 28 points. Of course, that was the loss in the comeback. Then 49 points against the Bears. So it looks like the offense is starting to get rolling. And just bring on the rest of the schedule and let's see what we can do.
Man, before we go to DC, man, here's some defensive stats right now. Sacks. The Cowboys had 7, man. Total QB hits, they had 13. Now, when we go to the Viking side of the ball, they had 0 sacks. They only had 1 QB hit. That's crazy. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Man, it looked like from the numbers, Prescott had a hell of a game, man. Yeah. Incomplete 3 passes, 276 yards. But like you said, that defense, once you get behind, like Jerron said, with them, and you got Parsons over there, you can't give him the opportunity to just pin his ear back and come at you every single play. Yeah. You ain't going to win that game. And he's going to create turnovers. I wasn't expecting that. I figured the Cowboys could win this game, but like this, not at all. And back to the Tony Pollard thing. He's the man. Yeah. That's him. I don't know if they do it, Jerron. Do they have plays where they have him and Zeke out there at the same time?
They haven't done it this year. Okay. They started out this year doing that, and I don't think it worked like they wanted to. But no, not really. But
and one thing about it, Pollard's forcing their hands. Yeah. What they gonna do at the end of the year?
I'm sick.
Because I think this is final year.
This is final year.
And he's forcing the hands. It's probably end up being a mere Zeke thing,
Yep.
Because with what Zeke getting paid, so it's gonna be really interesting. Duke can go.
And last episode, remember DC, we talked about this that we could see Pollard maybe even go to the Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah, like imagine him going to another a house party team, man.
Oh, and don't knock the Giants out of it. He may come in cheaper than what Saquon's asking for. They may be like, we can go get Pollard for less than what you asking for, Saquon. You can kick rocks.
Damn.
Don't be surprised, man. Yeah,
that's crazy. So Jay, so what your thoughts on that, man? If you lose Pollard,
that's gonna hurt, but it's gonna hurt to pay him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt either way. So Bills could be a possibility. I don't know if they want to give that kind of money up.
Mm.
I would actually say like man, it hurts. I would give him the contract that Zeke has. No. I take it.
Yeah.
Man,
That's a lot for a running back, man.
He's got to take a discount, bro.
Just enjoy these
Yeah.
these games.
Yeah.
right now,
Well,
bro.
exactly. This is why you go all in.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna lose
Yeah.
probably him and Zeke. So you
Mhm.
got to go all in,
Mhm.
and try to win it this year because they're gonna have to blow that backfield up, and most likely what they'll do is get that cat from Texas, Bijan.
Yes.
Try to
Yes.
get something cheap,
Yeah.
a cheap replacement.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna hurt to see him doing that on another team
Yeah.
because he showed he's a monster.
Yeah, he is, man.
Yeah, and you can't keep him on the field. He done showed too much now.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
You got to
no.
keep him out there.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this waiting until Zeke get tired. No,
No,
throw
no.
him out there.
Yep. All right, gentlemen. Oh, we got some more?
No,
No?
I'm just thinking of watching
see?
him in another uniform too,
It's
just
gonna
like
happen,
Amari.
bro. So, but I'm just saying, we're saying, just enjoy it right now, bro.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it right now. DC?
Go to the Panthers or something, so I don't have to worry about you.
DC got anything more on this game, bro?
No, that's it. I'm trying to see how the Vikings gonna bounce back after this. I think they play Thursday night game this week.
No, they don't. The Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Who did they play? The Eagles? Oh,
No,
the Eagles play Green Bay Sunday night.
Oh yeah.
Vikings play Thursday
That's the last game.
against the Patriots
Yeah, see, I want to see how they're gonna respond to that.
Where?
Yeah.
in Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. This could be a bounce back.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that when we do the picks. All right.
Mhm.
Let's move on to the next game, gentlemen. We have the Bengals at the Steelers. Final score 37-30. This game was entertaining right here, back and forth, back and forth.
Mhm.
Well, what do you expect from a divisional game? You know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to some game leaders, and let's start off with the Bengals side of the ball. Burrow, he threw for 39, completed 24, 355 yards with 4 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. The top rusher was Perrin,
Ryan.
Perrin,
Mm-hmm.
11 carries and 30 yards. All right. And then we go to your top receiver was Higgins, 9 catches, 148 yards.
Oof.
Have a day, bro. Now we go to the Steelers side of the ball. Pickett, he threw for 42, completed 25, 265 yards, 1 touchdown. Your top rusher was Harris, 20 carries, 90 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Have a day. And then your top receiver from the Steelers, Pickens,
Mm-hmm.
4 catches, 83 yards, and 1 touchdown. Have a day. All right. Now we go to some team stats. Cincinnati had 408 yards, and while Pittsburgh had 351 turnovers, Cincinnati had 2. Steelers had 0. Time of possession: Cincinnati 31 minutes, and Pittsburgh had 29. And that puts Cincinnati at 6-4, second of the division. That puts Pittsburgh at 3-7. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Man, good win for the Bengals. They had to.
Yeah,
They couldn't
yeah.
lose this game. They already
Right.
lost to Pittsburgh one time. And on the other hand, I think they got the quarterback. They're gonna have a nice little combo in the future with Pickens and Pickett.
Yeah.
That guy Pickett, he looks fearless out there. He ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah.
He ain't, man. And the good thing he didn't turn it over as far as interceptions this week either. And Najee Harris look similar to Najee Harris, what you expect.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And I'm thinking I think because the backup got hurt, he wasn't able to go off the field like he normally is. But that's the Najee you want to see every week.
Yeah.
He can do it, but for some reason they keep putting the rookie out there too.
Yeah.
But Bengals, they got to. Like I said, they probably going to take that division the way Baltimore looking now.
Yeah.
It'll come down to that. Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Chase gonna be coming back. So
Yeah.
we finna find
Yeah, I
out.
can't wait till he comes
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
man. Also, Mixon had a concussion this game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's why his numbers look like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And and Perrin came in. He looked like he could have started.
Yeah.
The way he performed. Quick jersey thing. Bengals jerseys A++.
Yes.
Those
I love
those are
that.
clean as hell.
Yeah, I like that.
Steelers jerseys, I don't like them. I don't like with that yellow stripe on the side. They're cool, but T. Higgins is a stud. He's earning his money.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. I would like to see him in Baltimore. Now that you put the idea in my head, now I want to see that.
Yeah.
See him go against them. Well, Pickett gave all he could do. He made some plays to keep him in it, but they're just not talented enough.
Right.
And that division game kind of it bit him. And then so what's the Bengals record now?
Bengals record is 6-4. That puts them second
yeah.
in that division.
Yeah. So 6-4. Ravens are 7-3. Oh yeah, it's gonna be neck and neck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be neck and neck.
And like like DC said earlier, man, like if the Ravens don't get their stuff together, Bengals will go come right here and just
snatch it from
them, and they go get a hot streak, especially now they're getting their primary receiver back,
Yeah.
And so we will see what happens also with Mixon. So we will see about that, man. But so
the way the stuff been going, he probably won't play this week.
Yeah.
That's with the concussion stuff. I don't know if I've seen one yet. Since Tua got hurt.
They came right back.
They came back the following week. Everybody misses now.
Yeah.
Used to, they get concussion. They clear the protocol by Thursday. They ready to go.
Yeah. So we'll see. Y'all boys got anything more on this game right here?
No.
All right. Let's jump into the Sunday night game, man. We have Kansas City at the Chargers in this one. Final score 30-27. This game right here was entertaining.
Yeah.
All right.
Game of the week.
Game of the week right here, man. All right. So let's go off with some game leaders and start off this Chiefs side of the ball. Mahomes, he threw for 30, completed 20, 329 yards with 3 touchdowns. Have a day, bro. And then your top rusher was Pacheco. Pacheco, 15 carries, 107 yards. And your top receiver,
of course,
was Kelsey. 6 catches, 115 yards with 3
TDs.
touchdowns. Woo! All right. Now, let's go to the Chargers side of the ball because these boys played out also, man. Herbert, he threw for 30, completed 23, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that final interception with the drive. And then you got Eckler, 19 carries, 83 yards, and 1 touchdown. Have a day. Top receiver was Palmer, 8 catches, 106 yards with 2 touchdowns. Have a day, bro. All right. Time of possession. I'm sorry. Team stats, total yardage. Kansas City had 485, while the Chargers had 365. Turnovers, Kansas City had 1, Chargers had 2. Time of possession, Kansas City had 27 minutes, while the Chargers had 32. And that being said, gentlemen, that puts the Chargers at 5-5, second in that division. That puts the Chiefs at 8-2, 1 in that division. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Man, Mahomes and Kelsey just keep moving right along.
Yeah, they
just
do.
Unstoppable.
Man,
they won a lot of fantasy leagues yesterday between the Cowboys offense and this game right here. Man, some fantasy leagues were won. But like Mahomes, they're going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough to beat them as long as you can't get your hands on Kelsey. And all of a sudden, they maybe found something in Pacheco, the rookie running back. 15 carries for 100 yards, 7 yards a pop. And the Chiefs' defense is sneaky good. They had 5 sacks yesterday.
Yeah.
So in Chargers, they got to come on with it because they may mess around and not make playoffs. With the way the AFC East is set up.
Yeah.
And then with the AFC North, probably get 2 teams in. It's gonna be tough on them from this point on.
Yeah, absolutely. The Chiefs had 10 QB hits. So yeah. Jay, what are your thoughts on this game, bro?
Man, just overall, it's just an entertaining game.
It was, man.
That's earlier I said the AFC West is supposed to be that. Every game, between all these teams, it's supposed to be that competitive down the wire. The Chargers, man.
Yeah.
That's a snake bitten franchise. Is Mike Williams ever gonna be healthy?
Don't look
Oh
like
man, yeah,
Don't
like
look like it.
That dude-
was it the second, like his second catch?
Yeah.
And he came down with that.
Came off of a high ankle sprain to hurt your ankle again,
Yeah,
and just seeing him on the sidelines, looking at all the fun being had on that.
yeah.
But man, we know Mahomes that's the man.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all have any doubt that he was gonna come back and win that game?
He's one of them guys.
Yeah.
The game ain't over.
Oh yeah, he's
It's
one
never
of them
over.
unicorns
Yep.
that always has a chance.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill, no
Yeah.
Tyreek
It
Hill.
don't matter.
So
It don't matter.
So when I saw that he still had like a minute and 30 seconds left, I was like, nope, this
Yeah.
game ain't
It ain't
over.
over.
Yes,
No, it
yeah.
ain't
It ain't over.
Oh
man.
no, I knew the game was
Yeah.
over and he was gonna win it. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, they left too much time.
Yeah.
So to me, the real question is, y'all are football fans. Is Travis Kelce the best Chiefs tight end ever?
To me, I feel he's to
Chiefs
me.
tight end. You remember the other Chiefs tight end?
Yeah, I remember Gonzalez.
Yeah.
To me, he's better than Gonzalez.
Ooh, yeah.
It just and overall, I think he's now. I want to say, all right, I'm not gonna put the championships because of it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put his stats in more plays. But to me, he's the greatest tight end of all time.
Ooh, that's a statement.
That's tough with Grunt.
That's what I'm
I guess
saying.
'cause Grunt,
I got it.
out of sight, out of mind with Grunt. But yeah, you might be on something, Fredo. I mean, it's gonna be 1A, 1B eventually. It's just a matter of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And if for some reason they just click, man.
They
Yeah.
do.
He don't even look like he's running fast.
No,
He's just so good at running routes and Mahomes putting the ball
He
right
knows how
where
to
it
read
needs
de-
to be.
He knows how to read
know?
defenses,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Mhm.
He finds that open space and he gets in some kind of way. He's always running down the field by himself.
Exactly.
He ain't that fast. My
Yeah.
goodness.
and he was running away from people. This game, he had that long ass catch and run he had. I'm like, nah, there ain't no way he's that fast. But I would take him over Tony Gonzalez right now.
Yeah. But what about overall tight ends? I'll give you mine. I say he's number one of all time.
I say Gronk. Gronk, he would be the number one tight end in any era to me. He's the perfect tight end. 2. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll put him number 2. Yeah, he's the second best tight end, and then Shannon Sharp. I'll put Shannon Sharp after that.
Yeah, of course,
three?
you know.
Yeah.
You know, we got.
Well, so what about you? Hold on. I want you to answer it.
Oh, Grunk number one.
Yeah,
In
Gronk.
the same order as him. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Okay, same
Yeah,
order?
Grunk
Okay.
for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Grunk number one,
Gronk
man.
number
He's
one.
just
He just did too much.
too much, man.
He's a
as far as blocking and all that
yeah,
stuff, man. He
grizzly
just did.
bear.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I put Kelce at 1. I put Gronk at 2, and then at 3, man. I don't know why, man, but I'm gonna put Gonzalez at 3.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just feel like Gonzalez in the beginning with the Chiefs. I don't know who his quarterback was with the Chiefs, to be honest with you.
Trent Green. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who his quarterback was,
Uh-huh.
and then when he went to
Atlanta, yeah, he still produced.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a better quarterback.
Right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's a good point.
yeah.
I would have to look at their stats.
But Shannon had an awesome quarterback, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But to me, Shannon is every tight end in the league
Yeah.
is Shannon Sharp now.
Yeah.
Like how Shannon was the
Yeah.
original
Yeah.
one of those, like the Njokus and the
Mhm.
Kyle Pitts. They
And the
all want to
Gates,
be
Antonio.
yeah,
Gates.
and they all want to be Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. You know that, and it's based on offense too. Like Kittle, if he was in the right offense, he could do that.
Yeah,
George Kittle, if he was in
Yeah.
Kansas City,
yeah.
he could put the numbers up. But they ask him to block a whole lot more
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
run the ball
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot in
yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, gentlemen. Yeah. You got anything more on that game?
Overall, this might be another one of them Kansas City years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kansas City might be there again. Everybody thought Buffalo.
Yep.
Kansas City. Now, Kansas City, I could see the AFC Championship game being Kansas City versus Miami.
Yeah.
I'm a call that one right now. Kansas City, Miami
AFC
for the
championship?
AFC Championship game. Kansas City's going to the Super Bowl.
Well, what about you, DC? Well, what's your prediction on that?
Oh man, it's gonna be. I got I like to see the seedings and see who got to play where.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
if Miami has to go up to Buffalo,
Oh, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
even if they have to go to Baltimore
Mm.
at some point, or Cincinnati, I want to see how that's going to travel
Yeah.
in weather.
Yeah.
So, but he could be on to something if the stuff sets up right. Yeah.
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 I'm calling my
If they
shot.
win that division and get at least the first round at home,
Yeah.
there's a chance they get the second round. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I would love to see that Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. We can't say that.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see
Yeah.
that, man.
Revenge game.
Oh my goodness.
He might go for 280
I'm telling
yards.
you. That's how he gonna
280, yeah.
And go like this.
Yeah. He gonna break one and midfield, he gonna look at Andy Reid,
Yeah.
throw up the deuces.
Or maybe he's gonna be in the sideline of the Chiefs and he gonna go like that.
Oh yeah. No, you know he's gonna be talking all
man.
kind of noise.
Well,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
highly rated game.
Gentlemen, that right there concludes week 11. We still have one more tonight on the Monday night game is Arizona and 49ers.
Yeah.
This one they play in Mexico City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that should be a good one right there. But y'all boys wanted to talk about the games for next week, week 12.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe it, man. Week 12 already, man.
Already.
Flying by.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Fredo, you taking the 49ers tonight?
I'm taking. Oh yeah, give me the 49ers, man. Yeah, 49ers. Who you got, Jay? What's the next
Where's it
game?
at?
In Mexico City.
Mexico City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, like both those teams do have a lot of Mexican big followings.
Yeah, 49ers is going to be more of a 49ers based to me.
Yeah.
Because their history. I think the 49ers win it.
Yeah.
Big game from McCaffrey. Yeah. How about you, DC?
I'm going with the 49ers.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kyler Murray's going to play or not with that hamstring issue.
Yeah, I was going to say
it's supposed to be a game time decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another factor too. If Murray's going to play, but I'll still pick the 49ers no matter what.
Oh, another thing. Have y'all seen that Hard Knocks in season of the
Cardinals?
The Cardinals?
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Really?
Did they show the Hopkins and
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They blew it up. It wasn't everything.
Okay.
They kind of showed the real thing that Hopkins was saying. He wasn't stunting on Murray like that.
Yeah.
But it's pretty entertaining. I can't lie.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah, check that out. That's I'm watching. I need to watch the latest episode, but it's entertaining.
Yeah. It's like wasn't Amazon doing that?
No, this one's on HBO, just like the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Amazon has their own thing.
Yeah, they had that one year when they followed the Panthers.
Oh, yeah. I'm not watching any Panthers material ever, so I don't know about that one. But
yeah, they had the Panthers one and they had the Colts one as well.
Okay, yeah.
I remember that Amazon had one of those, and I was watching. I don't remember too much of it.
Yeah, but this one's on HBO.
Yeah. All right.
You know, Fred, up to this point, we're a little bit over halfway. Who's been the most disappointing and who's impressed you the most?
Besides my team?
Yeah.
All right. So, the team that disappointed me is the Broncos. I really thought that they were gonna, go all out this year with that roster. Man, it's like, they were that one team that was one quarterback away, and I don't know what in the world is happening to Russell Wilson. Maybe he's not that guy. I don't know, but yeah, that's one team. And let me see another team out there. I guess the Buccaneers. They're another team that I thought they were going to be more powerful, a powerhouse. They've just been struggling, but Brady's going through his divorce and whatnot. His wife already got a dude already. She's been having that dude already. Let me see what other team. Let's go to a surprising team, the Seahawks.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my surprising teams right there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect them to be even competitive, to be honest with you. And I want to say the Seahawks are what number one in that division.
Yeah.
And look, man, I thought they were gonna be dead last. Which other team is? I think it's surprising. Eagles. I didn't expect the Eagles to be this good, to be honest with you. I thought the Cowboys would go take this division easily, man. But the Eagles are right there competing. But for how long, we don't know, man. But yeah. What about you, man? So who's your
I-
higher and
The
lower
one
teams?
I'm disappointed in, well, probably the Colts
Okay.
and the Rams.
Okay.
Before the season started, those are two teams that I would pick to win the division.
Yeah.
Even with the Titans, I thought the Colts were gonna win it.
Yeah.
And also the Broncos. That's got to be on everybody's list.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For
Absolutely.
sure. Surprising, actually, the Patriots. I didn't expect them to win this many games. I really didn't this
Oh,
year.
really?
I didn't
Yeah.
expect New England to do that. So that's been one of the surprise teams for me. Vikings.
Vikings. Yeah.
Vikings.
Yeah.
I knew that I picked to win the division, but
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be like this because I didn't feel like Green Bay would fall that far off.
Oh no, they fall.
I thought they'd be a little bit more
Mhm.
competitive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are the teams for me.
Well, what about you, Jay?
So the disappointing is the Rams.
Yeah.
I had no idea, and I got two surprises: the Seahawks
Oh yeah.
and the Dolphins.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Dolphins are
Mhm.
balling.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to be competing with the Bills for that division.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be my two surprises and my disappointment. And of course, the Broncos. Everybody.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, gentlemen, let's go and make these picks for week 12, man. All right, so we have Thanksgiving
Mhm.
games. We have 3 of them. The first one is going to be the Bills at the Lions. Buffalo is favored to win this one by 9 points. ZC, who you take on in this one, bro?
And give me the Bills.
Bills?
Bills by over 9.
Ooh,
I think they
okay.
come out and whoop some ass.
Yeah, me too. I think the Bills are gonna win this one.
Play 2 weeks in a row in that stadium. Huh?
Yep.
Mhm.
Call it home field advantage.
Yeah.
huh?
Pretty much.
All right. So then we have the 3:30 game, Thanksgiving game. We have the Giants at the Cowboys, divisional game right here. But Cowboys are favored to win this one by 9 points. DC, who you got in this one,
Give me
bro?
the Cowboys to cover that.
Cowboys,
It's the
okay.
beginning of the end for the Giants, I think.
I think the Cowboys, but by a touchdown.
Okay.
I don't think they cover.
Give me the Cowboys as well. I'll take the Cowboys. And you know what? And the points also.
Mm.
I'll take that. All right. Then we have the Thursday night game, Thanksgiving, Patriots at the Vikings. Vikings are favored to win this one by 3 points. Give me the Vikings on this one with the points. DC?
Man, give me the Vikings. But that three might be the number. Maybe
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to see what Belichick is going to do to isolate Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm. And who is he going to go after, Cook, or is he going to go after Jefferson? Because he's going to take one of them out of the game.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and you know they lead the league probably in sacks, or not top 3. They're going to put some pressure on him, just like the Cowboys just
Yeah.
did it with Judon. I think he's the league leader in sacks.
Yeah.
So I expect him to get the Cousins at least a couple of times. But
Yeah.
it's going to be 3 point. Give me the Vikings. But
The
man,
Vikings.
it's going to be close.
Jay?
I'm gonna call it upset.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta remember
Mhm.
how old boy does in primetime. It's a primetime game.
No Cousins, yeah.
Cousins
Yeah.
going Cousins. You know what he does. He don't win primetime game. I'm going Patriots.
Patriots? All right. Then we have the Texans at the Dolphins.
I'm sorry, Fredo. What's the spread on this one?
12.
Yeah.
So
Over.
12 points.
Over. Over.
So give me the Dolphins, but I'll take 21 points.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, 21
You
points.
buy some points on that one, huh?
So whoever has the Dolphins on any players on the Dolphins fantasy, y'all about to y'all go get some points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC. Give
DC.
me the Dolphins, man.
Yeah,
And the 12.
Dolphins by
This
17.
is sad, man.
Yeah, Dolphins by 17.
Yeah. All right. Let's go move on to the Buccaneers at the Browns. Buccaneers are favored to win this one by 3 points, and I'll take that. Again, give me the Buccaneers.
Yeah. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Bucks. Because I don't know if the Browns' defense is going to ever get right before the year over.
Yeah.
Offense is fine. Their defense, I don't know if they'll get right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel an upset on this one too, but I'm gonna stay safe and say Tampa Bay.
Okay. All right. We have the Bengals at the Titans. Cincinnati's is favored to win this one by 1.5 points. DC, man, this your team, bro.
Give me the Titans. This right here is personal.
Yeah.
It's from last year in the playoffs. This right here is gonna be personal.
Yep.
And I damn sure hope Ryan Tannehill take it personal because he lost it for us last year.
Mhm.
Yeah, but give me the Titans.
Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I say the Titans too. I agree. It's personal,
Yeah.
and they down players.
Mhm.
Mixon may not play.
Yeah.
Chase really ain't gonna play, and Vrabel's probably top 3 coach in the league right now.
Yeah.
Give me Titans.
Oh, you know what? I'll take the Titans as well, man. Yeah, y'all convinced me on this one. I'll take the Titans. All right, then we have the Bears at the Jets. Jets are favored to win this one by 6 points.
The who?
The Jets
Our favorite to win by 6
by
points.
6 points. By 6 points.
Did they say Fields ain't playing or something?
Yes, Fields must not be playing. We need to check that because
the Jets are favored to win this one by 6 points. You know what? I'll take the Bears on this one, man. I'll take the Bears.
Man.
DC?
Give me the upset.
Yeah, Bears?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bears.
Just-
How they got that much faith in
I don't
Zach
know.
Wilson?
I don't know. Maybe it's the Jets, but not Wilson.
They gonna play Flacco and ain't told us?
Maybe. Who knows?
well, so
So you saw it already that
Justin Fields may not play. They got a good team. I'll go with the Jets.
Okay.
I'll go with the Jets.
Jets?
They know something.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Hold on. Did I lose my place?
Oh, go up.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now we have the Falcons at the Commanders, and the Commanders are favored to win this one by 3.5, and I believe that. Give me the Commanders.
Yeah, give me the Commanders.
Yeah, unfortunately, go. Commanders.
Jerron, you got to think about this as a betting aspect.
I know, but
the Giants and Commanders, they pass each other like this.
Yeah.
That's what's about to happen.
All right, and then we have the Broncos at the Panthers. Broncos are favored to win this one by 2.5 points. Give me the Broncos.
Man, give me the Panthers, man. I ain't got no faith in the Broncos, man.
Give me the Broncos. 2.5 points.
Yeah, 2.5.
Is Baker's starting? He's gonna give them 7 points himself. I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos.
And I'm not watching
10-3 game right here.
I'm not watching any of this game.
Whatever the under is, give me that too.
Yeah, I'll be shopping or something. Oh yeah, the under. That's the bet right there. The under.
The under. Yeah. Man, ticket prices for that game is only $34 if y'all want to make that game.
Let's go out there.
All right, and then we have the Ravens at the Jaguars. Ravens are favored to win this one by 4 points. Give me the Ravens on this one. If anything, this might be an upset right there.
Give me the Ravens, man.
Yeah.
Ravens.
I don't know which Trevor Lawrence gonna show up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the upset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the upset. Jaguars coming off a bye.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens just had a pretty ugly game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the momentum and Jaguars.
Jaguars. You got the Jags on this one.
I'm gonna go Jaguars.
All right, now next game we have the Chargers at the Cardinals. Chargers are favored to win this one by 3.5 points. Give me Chargers, bro. I like the Chargers in this one.
Give me the Chargers. Must win from here on out for them guys.
Yeah, staying Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. All right, next game. We have the Raiders at the Seahawks. Seahawks are favored to win this one by 4 points, and I'll take that, man. I'll take the Seahawks with the points.
Same.
Give me the Raiders, man.
You already got the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders, man. I feel like Derek and Devontae got something going, man. Give me the Raiders.
Okay. All right, and then we have the Rams at the Chiefs. Chiefs. I don't want you to cheat. Guess what the Chiefs are favored to win?
I see it already, but I can see it already.
Yeah, a bunch of cheaters, man.
I'm gonna say 13 points.
Close, 14.5. 14 and a half. And give me the Chiefs with the points too, bro.
Give me same.
Man. Give me all that. All that Chiefs.
Give me all that. Now we have the Saints at the 49ers. 49ers are favored to win this one by 8.5 points. Sorry, Chuck, but I'm gonna have to take the 49ers.
49ers by 8.5 points.
Yeah.
It's kind of disrespectful. The Saints have a defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick No, I'm gonna pick the 49ers, but not by 8.
No.
That's a
I
little
said by
di-
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
6.
be
They'll
a
cover.
field goal game
Yeah.
in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. I'm picking the 49ers win, but
49ers
Saints
all
will
over.
cover that.
Okay. Then we have the Sunday night game. We have the Packers at the Eagles. Philly's favored to win this one by 7. You know what, man? Give me the Packers, bro.
Man, you beat me to it. That's upset alert right
Yeah.
there.
Give me the Packers on this one, and I'll take the Packers by 6 points.
Ooh.
You're going to give me the Eagles. But
Okay, the Eagles.
it's going to be closer than that 7, but give me the Eagles, man.
Look, I'm gonna go Packers in an upset. If the coach could keep it that close, then Aaron Rodgers got some magic left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Aaron Jones breakout. Yeah, Packers. Give me Packers.
Okay. Monday night game is gonna be a boring one.
Oh, man, they should have flexed that.
Yeah. If anything, man,
They should have switched that out.
they should at least put the Raiders and Seahawks.
Something else, yeah.
Man. But yeah, all right. It's gonna be the Steelers at the Colts. Colts are favored to win this one by 3 points. I'll take the Colts.
And give me the Steelers with the upset.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Okay.
I'll go Colts.
Colts.
Yeah.
All right, man. That right there concludes the picks of the week. And man, let's jump on to fantasy, bro. Yeah, boys, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with the quarterbacks right here. We have Mahomes, number 1.
Yep.
With 27 points, and Burrow with 26. Brissett with 25. Jones with 24, and Hurts with 24 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Are y'all surprised by any of these right here?
That Brissett.
Yeah. Brissett, the ones that
Yeah.
surprised me. Even Jones.
Yeah.
Even surprised me up here. All right, let's go to the running backs.
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard,
Yeah,
number
man.
1.
Yep. Where's Najee Harris at?
Najee is at 3. So Pollard's number 1 with 37 points, and then you have
Is it P-Ryan?
Piran with 30,
Ooh.
and then Najee Harris with 27, Derrick Henry with 25, and Jamal Williams from Detroit 24.
I'm so tired of that backfield.
I hate
That
it.
fantasy ball.
I
I'm so
hate it.
tired of that
That
backfield, man.
ruined my season right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The way they using these cats,
man.
that ruined everything about my season.
Yeah.
And I had Tony Pollard on the bench in one of my leagues.
Oh man.
I'm sick.
All right, so now let's go to wide receivers. Number 1,
Higgins?
Adams with
Oh,
33.
I can't believe I
Yep.
forgot
Yep.
about Adams.
Devontae Adams 33.
Yeah.
Cooper with 31. Palmer with 30.
Oh, yeah, the
Palmer.
Chargers, yeah.
The Chargers, and then
Man.
Higgins with 23, and then Demarcus Robinson from Baltimore 21.
You know what I hear?
What?
A lot of wasted points. Nobody started Palmer.
I did.
You started him?
Yeah.
Even though you knew Williams was coming back?
Yeah. Because I had a feeling that they're coming off injuries and one of them was not going to feel right.
Well, yeah, you got that one
Yeah.
because and then Robinson, that's a wasted point.
Never.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
starting that
He
dude.
couldn't have been in too many lineups.
Oh, how about this one? Out of nowhere, Christian Watson. He had 21.
Back-to-back weeks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's emerging.
Yeah. He's emerging.
Like 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Sleeper. Now, tight ends. Number 1.
Travis Kelce.
Travis
man.
Kelce, exactly, with 35 points. Number 2 was Hooper, 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fournette. Fournette.
Yeah.
Fire
Pittsburgh.
move.
Yeah, with 15 points. And then Knox with 14. And then Johnson from Saints. He had 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 13. And let's go to defense. Boy, I'm happy about this one, man. 2 leagues, I picked up the Commanders.
I did too.
Really?
2 leagues.
Yeah.
Yep.
21 points.
Yep.
Patriots at 2, 17. Ravens at 3 with 16. Cowboys at 4 with 16 as well. Falcons 14 at 5th.
So the moral of the story is pick up the Dolphins defense because they playing the Texans next.
Yeah.
Yep. What it looked like.
Mm, mm-mm.
All right, so let's go to kickers.
Oh yeah, that one's easy. Maher.
Yes. Yeah.
And actually, no.
What?
Bass with 23.
Bass. Mm-hmm.
What?
then- and
Maher
then-
had to. I thought
yeah.
Maher had like 26.
No, Maher has 22.
Oh man.
And then Mike Persons had 17. And then Buckner?
Buckner.
Buckner.
Yeah, had 14. And then Carson had 13.
Mm.
So that right there, gentlemen, concludes the fantasy right there, man. So how y'all boys doing in fantasy as of right now?
I lost in our league. That dude, man, he had Najee and he had Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
it's the dude that was in last place.
How many beats you
talking
by?
about Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah.
He beat by like maybe 15 or so.
Man, like you didn't even score 100.
I didn't score 100.
Oh, you had buys.
Dalvin Cook and Saquon, neither one of them showed up.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have 100 yards, I don't think, between them.
Yeah, no touchdowns.
No touchdowns. Yeah, that's the one that held me down.
It was crazy. I ain't even. I know you beat me in one, but
I beat you by
with
1 point.
Travis Kelce went off. That's the one. Travis Kelce.
No, that I want to say that's the one I had with Palmer.
Is it?
I think so.
Because I thought it was the Travis Kelce game. Because I looked at it and you beat me by a point.
Well, like I don't have Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, I think I'm probably like 1 and 2 this week.
Yeah. So in our big boy league, I only need maybe 16 points from
James Conner.
Connor. Yeah. I need him.
What happened with Everett? Was he a scratch or what? He just didn't get no.
He was a scratch.
Yeah.
okay.
So I didn't check my lineup an hour before.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he was questionable with the hamstring. Yeah, so he didn't even go to the stadium for that game.
That's tough on them Sunday night games too.
Yeah,
everybody played already.
When I tried to make the move, man, I couldn't even make it. But yeah, man, I at least need about 15 to 16 points to win the big boy league, and then on Serrano's league, I won that one. And then in the other league, my other league, I won that one by 1 point. So yeah,
I need 13 from McCaffrey tonight to win Serrano's league.
Oh, you got that one, bro.
Yeah, he's going. I think he's going.
See, I got Palmer right there.
Yeah. I just looked at it. I saw that. That saved because everybody else on your team was slacking.
Yeah, and I also had Watson from Green Bay in the bench.
On the bench, I saw that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Shit, man, you know who's doing good in our league right now, man? Flores.
Mike, that boy,
man, bro.
Yeah. So he had Cooper this week, didn't
he? Yeah.
Man, Cooper and Mahomes, and Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Flores is projected to have 180. Right now he has
180.
Yeah.
Right now he's at 163.
He still got D-Hop playing.
He got D-Hop playing tonight.
He should have spread them points.
So
out.
Look, he had Mahomes. And he had Adams, and he had a Cooper.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And then he had the kicker from Dallas
and the defense from Dallas.
Oh, that's the perfect lineup. That might be one of them millionaire maker lineups.
And look, and then he had Prescott and he had Rodgers in his bench.
He's still holding on to Rodgers, huh? But yeah.
Yeah, man. Like so right now. Right now is a 3-way tie for first place in that league. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fall about 3 or 4 after this one.
So
because based on the points with Flores, he's gonna go to first place probably with all them points.
So there was a little trade that happened in my other league. John, I don't know if you saw it, Jerron. So what's it called? Like so the dude named Jedi. In that league, he wanted Kelsey really bad. You saw what he gave up to get Kelsey. All right, so he wanted Kelsey. All right, so let me see. I want to see right here. So he traded Mitchell, Kittle, Allen.
What Allen?
Josh Allen.
Okay.
And Higbee for Kittle.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. Josh Allen.
So you're gonna Elijah Mitchell,
Mhm.
George Kittle, Josh
Yeah,
Allen,
yeah.
and Tyler Higbee
Well, yeah.
for
yeah.
Kelsey.
I'm
Kelsey
okay with
outscoring
it.
all those guys.
Yeah, I'm
And
okay
the
with it.
funny thing about it, the guy that he traded, he played him this week, and he beat the bricks out of him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, out of that trade, ain't nobody really getting you no points but Josh Allen. Really,
yeah.
out of
Josh
that
Allen
trade.
is
Yeah.
so it's basically a Josh Allen, Mitchell.
Mhm. Which is spending with the timeshare with McCaffrey. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got the better player, and he should have beat the brakes off of
now
him.
this is his team. We're talking about Jedi. So now he has Tua, McCaffrey, Pollard, Lamb, Cooper, Kelsey, and Moore.
Mm.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
team
that's
right
a
there.
solid team. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a solid team. He traded away almost, what was it, 4 players for
Mhm.
Kelsey, bro.
Yeah.
He did it.
And
like,
that fool
so-
took it.
Yeah, he had to come up with something else though.
So-
he had to give me Cooper somebody. something
So
else out
I
of
was
that.
willing to make a similar trade with him for
Uh-huh.
Kelsey. I was willing to give up Allen, St. Brown,
Mhm.
and who was it? And I want to say it was my tight end. I forgot his name, but yeah, I was willing to give up those, and I feel like those are bigger names.
that's
Which Allen? Which Allen did you have? Josh Allen?
No, no.
Oh,
No, that's from the previous trade he
Okay.
made. But yeah, but I had, I was willing to give up. Let me see. Let me check it out real quick. I was willing to get up. Oh my bad. I was willing to get up Swift, St. Brown, and Allen, Keenan Allen
okay.
Oh, okay.
for that.
I would have shot. I wouldn't have took that one.
I wouldn't take it.
That's
Neither
based
one
on
of them.
Keenan Allen not playing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take either one
And
of
when
them.
he
To be
told me
honest,
that, he told me that counter he has, like, yeah, if I was you, I'll take that one.
And the way Swift deals in the timeshare, that
Yeah.
that's tough.
I'm not giving Kelsey up for anybody. That's
No,
a first round pick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep him.
I mean, of all the tight ends, he's the only one that really has produced
Yeah.
this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're talking Kelsey, you got to have big names. You're gonna be Justin Jefferson and Chases, and you got to have some names in there,
Yeah.
man, to move him.
Yeah, he would have had to give me CD and
Right.
and Josh Allen
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
for me to even think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Kelsey.
But yeah,
I see your brother. He got Field and Josh Allen. And I lay
that feels. I'm
so
sick.
that's
I
gonna
didn't
be-
pick up
yeah,
Fields.
man. So that's gonna be a week to week, thing. Like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Well,
who do I
for
start
now,
this week? Yeah.
now he's got to get Josh Allen,
Mhm.
but he couldn't go wrong with either one of them.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
I put in for a claim. He got it before I did. I tried to get him.
Mhm.
I was gonna trade him probably though. If I'd have got him, I'd have traded him for something else.
hey, Jerron, so you're in last place in that big boy league, bro. And
Yeah.
like, so next year you're gonna be wearing a tutu.
That's fine. I'm not getting a DeAndre Swift no more.
I know that's right.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
All right, gentlemen. Is there anything else?
Nah, I think that'll be it.
Jordan, you weren't here last week when we talked about what do you think about the Jeff Saturday hire?
Oh,
Ah. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest, that he jumped so many people, and he would even say that his coordinators are the ones running the team. So what's he do? He's de facto O-line coach, because he's not calling plays, not calling defense,
Mm-hmm.
and when they cut to him on the sideline, he's just making facial expression. So what is he doing? It's like, I think Reggie Wayne's part of that team.
Yeah.
He's coach great. Why don't you give him
He's just as big of a grade as Saturday is.
that? He's greater than
Yeah.
Saturday. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Or I don't know if Saturday's in the Hall of Fame or not, but Reggie Wayne's a Hall of Fame caliber player. They played with the same people together. Reggie Wayne, he was on the squad before, and he's just as big of a name. So
Yep.
it's kind of ridiculous to me. And Reggie Wayne could make the facial expression.
And they still had guys like John Fox
Yeah, John
and
Fox.
Gus Bradley.
Yeah,
Both those
Gus
guys have
Bradley.
been head coaches before. But the thing I'm waiting to see is if he wins 3 or 4 games before this year is over, and then they come back to try to make him the permanent head coach. Of course, with that Rooney Rule, you must
Yeah.
Interview.
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 So with that case, these guys are gonna be going in there knowing they're lame ducks. They just gonna know they going in there to go through the process, and that Saturday is gonna get the head coaching job. Man, it's gonna be some people feeling some type of way. It's gonna stir up some controversy here. About it. They decide to keep Jeff Saturday, and although minorities they interview know they don't have a chance, but we have to go through this process.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be some controversy in the year.
Well, they're gonna have to explain what he's doing.
Yeah.
He coming in the middle of the season and he got a headset on.
Ain't doing what we doing.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly like I don't know. He was a high school coach before this. I mean, it's ridiculous to be honest. It's just there's too many people on your. For this, they should have made Matt Ryan player coach.
Oh man.
At least he's contributing to the offensive meetings every week. But they have played well.
Yeah.
But
so man, speaking about head coaches, who do y'all think is gonna be a head coach next season?
Oh, that's tough.
You know who I think at the top of my mind? It's gonna be DeMeco Ryans, the defensive coordinator from 49ers.
DeMeco Ryans, look for him in
just depends on who else gets fired.
Yeah.
You know.
So you want to talk about who's gonna get fired?
Yeah.
Right.
Some of the same people.
I think everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe right now?
Yeah. We gotta see what Ron Rivera might just leave. He might have had enough of it, but
I think Carolina job's open.
Yeah, Carolina's job's open.
Open.
The Colts job is open. Supposedly.
I don't think Hackett is gonna get fired. He might get fired, but I think they're gonna stand by him, give him one more shot, and then I don't think Josh McDaniels gets fired. I think the firings have ended. The only one could be
Hackett's
Hackett.
from what team?
From
Broncos.
Broncos.
So you think he's safe?
I think he's safe.
Yeah. Well, what about the coach from the Saints?
Yeah.
They're fighting for him. I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And he's got such a long history in New Orleans that fans might not like it, but it'll be too much of a shakeup if they get rid of him, because that's a whole new defense and that's a whole new coaching staff. If they get rid of him, they might fall off for real.
Don't forget about the Chargers. Depending on how they finish, they 5-5 right now.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You can't go out there and spend no kind of resources and then come back with these kind of resorts, not making the playoffs. You can't do it, man.
You know, sticking with that division, what about the coach from Arizona?
He just got a new one, but he's one of those guys. He ain't producing. Kingsbury.
Yeah, Kingsbury,
That might be the one.
He's tied to Collar, man. I don't think he's the only person that wants to
That might be the
there.
one. They might be tired of his offense. They might want a big boy offense. To kind of help Kyler Murray grow up a little bit.
Yeah. Gentlemen, is there anything else y'all want to talk about?
I think that'll be it.
All right. With that being said, hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. If you haven't, please subscribe, share, like. If you want to throw in some questions, just hit us the comments right down below on YouTube.
Send them questions.
Yeah, send them in. We welcome it. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
No. We'll do football 101.
Yeah. So
ladies, send them questions.
DC, is there anything else you want to add to it, man?
That's it, bro. That's it, bro. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
Man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh man, real quick, man. All right, since we're on Thanksgiving, man. All right, what's your favorite and worst sides?
My favorite is probably gonna be like mashed potato or mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese is the best side.
Yeah, baked mac and cheese. Yeah.
My least favorite is probably gonna be something like a green bean casserole.
Yeah.
I think that's unanimous. Can't do it. And you know what? I used to like a lot, but I can't do it anymore. Cranberry.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. It's just not good anymore. I would run to it.
Yeah. I still eat the cranberry
I
sauce.
can't do.
Thank you,
cranberry
bro.
sauce.
Thank
I
you.
can't do it. I
Yes.
can't. It's not good no more. What is cranberry sauce? It's
don't
like
know.
it's whack Jello.
Bro, but
It's just not.
bro, cranberry sauce with what's that?
The dressing and all that stuff.
No,
man.
not the dressing. With the with the stuffing.
Yeah.
Bro, that hits,
Nah,
bro.
Oh nah, man.
It's like
Just
you
give
get
me.
that sweet.
You're ruining the stuffing.
No, you're not. You're
I don't know.
improving it, bro.
Man,
You're improving it.
I
All right.
can't.
So do y'all smother y'all's turkey with a bunch of gravy as well?
I don't put a bunch of gravy on mine.
Or you don't?
No.
But do you
I-
put gravy on your turkey?
No, my stuffing and dressing. Yeah.
Okay.
Not actually on the turkey.
Yeah, on the turkey, I put gravy all over that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now see that's the mashup. The stuffing in the turkey with the gravy.
Yeah.
That's the mashup.
Yeah.
You need to take that cranberry
The only
sauce.
thing you
and-
miss is the cranberry
Oh,
sauce, bro.
no.
I'm telling you.
Nah,
All right.
man.
So next question. Pies. What's your favorite pie?
Probably gonna be the pecan pie.
Pecan?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yep.
You see, I can't do it. That's too much sweet for me.
Oh, okay.
That's too much for me.
You got to do sweet potato
Mhm.
for
That would be number 2 for sure.
Yeah. Number two.
and man, rest in peace to my aunt Nick. She would make a German chocolate pie.
A German chocolate pie.
It was instead of German chocolate cake, it was German chocolate pie. That thing was incredible. And rest in peace, Aunt
man.
Nikki, because that thing was
So has anyone in your family ever tried to remake that?
no,
No?
they can't do it.
Yeah.
That thing was incredible. But other than that, I would say sweet potato.
Sweet
Sweet potato is the one. Yeah.
Sweet potato. To me, it used to be pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just go back to the basics, man. Like I just like apple pie now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pumpkin pie just I don't know. It's like it got too bland for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Now I'll go apple pie. All right. So
Wait, y'all ham or turkey people?
I prefer turkey. I prefer turkey.
If I got a choice, I'm gonna go ham more than likely. I
Really?
eat them both, but
Like,
if I got
oh,
a
you
choice.
fancy.
But you
like
know,
that.
you know the ham, though the caramelized
Yes.
outside and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fredo, I'm a ham.
Yeah.
I'm a ham because I make
Yeah.
that mac and cheese
Yeah.
ham with the rolls.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's a sandwich,
Woo.
baby. Yeah. Well, you see,
it's
like,
undefeated.
Thanksgiving
Now-
special right
Yeah,
there.
it's
boy.
undefeated.
to me, like I haven't had a good ham. I believe maybe that's why.
Yeah.
The ones I always get, I was like, man, that don't look right.
Yeah.
Really?
I was
Oh
like-
no, yeah, you
I
ain't
was
had
like,
the right
nah,
one.
like just give me the turkey. I just put some gravy on it,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, but all right, here's another question: do y'all prefer oven baked turkey or deep fried turkey?
I eat them all, but if I got a choice, I'm going with the deep fried
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna go deep fried first. I'm a just traditional. Let me give me
Yeah.
the because to me that's the one you make the sandwiches with the leftovers.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
hey, Steven, you're gonna have to put this at the beginning of the episode. That's at the beginning of the episode. You're gonna have to cut this up and put it over there because this is the important stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the traditional. I go traditional.
Okay. All right. Me, I prefer a fried turkey.
Mhm.
And you know who makes a good fried turkey? That boy Chuck,
Chuck,
bro.
Chuck.
Oh, yeah?
Chuck's
Chuck
the
got it
king
down?
of it.
Yeah, Chuck got
Chuck
it down,
is the
bro.
king of it.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So Chuck puts it down with the fried
Yeah,
turkey.
it's the perfect salt.
It's not dry,
and
bro.
everything.
It's nice and moist inside with the juice.
But that's the thing. That's why I don't go with the deep fry because most of the time
It
they're
depends on
dry.
the cook.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time
Yeah.
they're dry. Chuck has it down pat, but I don't trust anybody else to do it
Yeah.
besides Chuck.
Yeah.
Because the other ones they've been dry. The wings are all like breaking apart. Yeah. So yeah. Shout out Chuck.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the
Yeah, he does.
he's
man.
got the sauce with
Man,
him.
he
up to that.
injects them juices, bro.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
goes and gonna go with the
Put
big
yeah,
old.
Put the Cajun in there.
Oh yeah.
Puts all the juices in
Oh
there.
yeah. He put all that juice in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, let me ask y'all this now, man, because I can make a whole subject about this.
That's why it's got to go at the front of the episode.
Okay. Christmas decorations. When's the proper time to come out?
Mine is after Thanksgiving.
After.
Yes, after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And they down by New Year's.
They're down by New
Down-
Year's.
By New Year, they gone.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna fight you on that one. After Thanksgiving, I like probably 3 days after Thanksgiving. down February 1st.
Woo!
Why? Because you're being lazy or because you want to?
Because I'm being lazy.
Okay, you're being, okay,
No,
okay.
But I'm not.
Okay.
I can't make myself move. Like it's got to be pathetic now.
Yeah.
It's got to be like. Ugh. So February 1st is the deadline to put them down.
You must be talking about like your house lights on your house.
Yeah, well, sure, tree too.
Okay.
That tree might stay up. I can't even lie. Last year, it was in the February when.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I can understand the lights outside on the house. Like I ain't getting up there. I ain't getting up there today. Maybe tomorrow.
I think that's even worse. I think that goes down quicker because everybody can see that.
Yeah.
They just like, oh, these lazy bastards. in my house, ain't nobody gonna see that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll get that thing next weekend.
All right, for me, I like to put Christmas decorations up. Well, at least in my household, the week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So what we like to do, we like to have family over, and then when we're right there waiting for the turkey, they also decorate a tree as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, we do that, and
that's good.
the longest we had the Christmas decorations up for, I want to say it was right before January ends, so like mid January.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the longest, but that was that 1 year. But
Mhm.
after that, I'll be consistent. By New Year's, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah.
Dude, I'm to the point now. We don't even give out presents on Thanksgiving. I mean, on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
The presents are given a week before. Everybody knows their present.
Yeah.
We just take it
Here.
and y'all disperse to everybody y'all want to see on Christmas Day, and then we just do our thing.
Yeah.
The wrapping is just is decoration.
Okay.
I'll be like, oh, that's the iPhone. Come on, just give it to me now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Since we're on Christmas, what movies do y'all consider Christmas movies and not Christmas movies?
Home Alone.
I definitely won.
Oh, so y'all considering those?
Oh, that definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm about to say the same thing. No.
I'm
I'm still trying to figure out why do they consider it a Christmas movie? What about it?
Because it happened on Christmas.
That's not a Christmas movie. It's gotta be themed Christmas.
But ain't the part like ain't the whole thing going on Christmas?
But that's the background. Yeah, that's the background. That's like.
But still has Christmas.
It's not no, because nobody even cares about Christmas. It's about.
Well, they're at a Christmas party.
It's the background. That's the background.
Okay.
I can't.
So it's not a Christmas movie.
No.
All right. So do you consider Friday After Next a Christmas movie? I do.
Mike, Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cat Williams.
Yes.
I consider that a Christmas movie.
Yes, because he dashing through the snow. He actually sings a Christmas carol.
One of them guy had dressed up like an elf a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
With the guy on there with the elf hat on?
No. That's Pops and his uncle. They're dressing up as Santa Claus and
Santa
Rudolph.
Claus, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
And then Ricky Smiley is the Santa Claus with the big stomach and the shotgun.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, DC?
That's it, man.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. We got a little bit.
We took a detour.
But it's the holidays, so we got to give.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. All right, so please follow us, like us, subscribe to us. Please subscribe and send them questions in. But besides that, guys, I'll see y'all next week, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out.
Later.
Later.